Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today the question that I will be answering is, does the Bible support Jesus' birthday being in December? So let me just start by giving you the answer straight away. Jesus Christ's birthday is not in December. And the best way to find out when Jesus Christ was actually born is by counting the months from when Elizabeth gave birth to when Jesus was born. But to know when Elizabeth gave birth, we'll need to go back even further. You see, in 1 Chronicles chapter 24, verses 7 to 18, we find the divisions of the priests who ministered in the temple. There were 2 priests per month, and collectively 24 per year, who would take turns from year to year. Now, the first month was Abib. If we read Exodus chapter 12, verse 12, God said that it was that period when they were delivered from Egyptian bondage that their calendar would start from. So the month Abib started from then. Now, if we look at different texts in the scriptures, we'll know that the first month of the Jewish calendar corresponds to April in the Gregorian calendar, which is the one that most of the world uses now. For example, if you read 2 Kings chapter 25, verse 3, it mentions the 4th month. And if you read the same verse from the Living Bible, it mentions July, which means that the 4th Jewish month, Tammuz, corresponds to the 7th month of the Gregorian calendar, July. Now, let's return to 1 Chronicles chapter 24 for a minute. In verse 10, it was said that the 8th priest, Abijah, would serve in the second half of the 4th month of the Jewish calendar, which corresponds to late June to early July for us who use the Gregorian calendar. Many priests served in the division of Abijah, as all the others also had many priests in their own divisions. And in Luke chapter 1 verse 5, we hear of Zechariah the priest, who served in the division of Abijah. It says that there was in the days of Herod, the king of Judea, a certain priest named Zacharias of the division of Abijah, if you read it from the New King James Version. So therefore, Zechariah served in the late June to early July period. It was at this time during his service when the angel of the Lord appeared to Zechariah to tell him that the forerunner of God's beloved son would come from his wife Elizabeth's womb. God remembered their righteousness and faith throughout the years, and he decided to leave a blessing behind for them. As Joel the prophet said, "Who knoweth if he will return and repent and leave a blessing behind him?" If you read Joel chapter 2 verse 14. Now Elizabeth concealed her pregnancy for 5 months, according to Luke chapter 1 verse 24. So starting from July, where we left off, that would be August, September, October, November, and December. And it was in the 6th month of her pregnancy, if you read Luke chapter 1 verse 26, and that corresponds to January, that the angel of the Lord came to Mary to tell her that she would, despite being a virgin, have a child, who we know today as Jesus Christ. So we're at January now. This was the month that Mary became pregnant. Pregnancy usually lasts for 40 weeks, and 40 weeks is a little above 9 months, somewhere in the middle between 9 and 10. In other words, it's the 10th month in which the child is born. So let's count 10 months, starting with January. We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So that's the answer to the question. Now, unknowingly, the world of Christianity actually agrees with this calculation because they celebrate the death of Jesus Christ in Nisan 14 because they believe that he lived for 33 and a half years. So if he was born on December 25th, then the half would be in June. But we don't mark the death of Jesus in June. We do it in April, which means that it's better to believe that Jesus was born in October so that when you add 6 months to that, it will fall in April. So by searching the scriptures, we can put all doctrines to the test to see whether they're actually true or not, according to 1 John chapter 4, verses 1 to 3. We should never be carried away by every wind of doctrine. Rather, we should believe what is backed by the scriptures. The reason why people started celebrating Christ's birth in December is that December was when people held a festival to celebrate the god Saturn. The religious leaders wanted to celebrate Jesus, so they took advantage of the hype at that time. And when you think about it, it's not necessarily that there's a big problem with that. The only problem was that they refused to let the public know that Jesus was actually born in October, but they were doing it in December just so that more people could celebrate it. So that's where I'm going to stop on answering that question. Does the Bible support Jesus' birthday being in December? The answer is no. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you click the like button and also the subscribe button so that you'll know when we come back with more videos just like this. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.